Hi there, you're Jersey Pride. Lately, I've been discussing the elements that have gone to my recovery for more detailed understanding. Please watch my other videos and you can follow, what's happened in the past and get somewhere sensible. Today we are going to talk about the main aspect of my disability in my brain specifically, which is called cerebellar ataxia. So I've given a very brief description on that. It is described as an incoordination of muscle movement. So basically, every single one of my muscles forgot how to work together. Now, for those of you that do not understand the complexities that entails, so speech is not a cognition. I have an impediment that is no reflection of my intelligence. And if you think it is, then you need to check your own intelligence, because that's how I expect. So, yeah, cerebral ataxia happened in my cerebella in the brain, or my left cerebella to be specific. I guess based on that, there's one also in your right, but I don't know much about the right side, to be honest. The primary functions of the cerebella are coordination, balancing, and those things. Now, coordination is a lot more detailed than a lot of people understand. So when we do things as simple as like pick up a glass, our brain instantly sends a message to our muscles for how much pressure to apply based on our understanding of the thickness of the glass. So you would also take a wine glass, your brain instantly tells you, okay, put less pressure on this glass because it is a finer material. Now, I didn't have that ability, so just to sum that up, I broke a lot of shit. But I did it with a smile on my face. So yeah, no. I had to gradually understand how to do it, and the only way to do that, I'm sure gym goers know this, but therapy is much the same. You achieve results through repetition, not, once off, go and do this and then hope for the best. Well, it's not quite how it works. It's an everyday battle, especially with ataxia, because if you didn't keep on top of it, it would get on top of you, and that is dirty. The balance aspect is actually primarily why I use my walker. I have complete strength. And I'm actually really strong. Don't believe me? Put something valuable in my hands and watch me disintegrate it. But anyway, so the balance aspect, not ideal, and it ricochets into many different aspects of life, kind of like a disability butterfly effect. Anyway, so it's more so the coordination that applies to everyday life and the balance that applies to why I use my walker. So that is actually why I went to the gym very early and primarily worked myself, and I focused on the quality of the movements, not rather the weight, but just the consistency in movement, because naturally our muscles move gradually, but I had a very saccadic movement, which is, if you can't imagine how quick it's jumped, it's that's how my body would move. Like, there was no gradual movement, it was all just clunky. Like, first time you drove a manual happened to be the last time, also in my case. And yeah, so coordination is an ongoing uphill battle, and I'm working on it every day. Coordination also applied to my speech and articulation. That was mainly why I did have dysphagia and difficulty in forming words and just making the correct sounds and everything. It was coordination, a muscular incoordination, which, yeah, was fun. In terms of the balance, it's like I don't have to be up on my legs to be balancing. Like we are always balancing. It's like I sit forward slightly right now. My core is not supported. I'm balancing and holding myself using my muscles. Now, early on, I was kind of like unset jelly, so I was just all over the shop, and I couldn't stand up because gravity just wanted to fold my body like a lawn chair. And I don't know about you, but I don't want no one sitting on me. Well. Yes, through trials, tribulations, constant trying and efforts, many broken objects. I hurt myself a lot. Like, coordination, thing I probably do most commonly. To this day, I like wiping benches a lot, and there comes from when you wipe a bench and then you wipe it off, but I wipe it, but hit myself in the area you don't want to hit. So that was fun. But unfortunately, I don't want children because I am a child. I can't look after a child. So I don't get angry at my coordination there. I'm like, it was mainly the ability to do small things. I remember a really big day in my recovery, focusing on small feats of strength and changes in your recovery is the best thing you can do because it's so slow and gradual. It's very easy to feel stuck and stagnant. But I remember it was a year after my stroke because I was in a hotel having dinner before my second brain surgery where we removed the actual thing that ruptured, and I was having noodles, and I just remember twizzling my fork with one hand. I'm like, oh my god, I can do that, it's amazing. And like such a small thing, just rotating your fork with one hand is such a complex movement. And like that was a big day for me. I'm like, hands up if you're excited about twirling your fork around your noodles. Maybe you need to check your positivity because it's a win. The fact that you even have fingers, hands, arms, all the above is a win. Be happy, celebrate that. And those are a bit of my struggles with coordination and all that. I'm sure there's many more, but look, sometimes up here is a blank canvas. The quote of this episode is by Gandhi: be the change you want to see. Now, I just want to unpack that for a second. That's not saying you need to be, exceptional or do this. But I think you at least need to embrace the mindset of change, because so many people in society have perceptions of what is and is not possible, and all I can tell you is everything that I've done was seen as impossible, but it wasn't. I don't see the first two letters there. I just hear possible. Gotcha. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my beautiful story, and please stay tuned because it gets interesting.